Hello, welcome to SH Figuarts review. As you understand, figure series incorporates the band action figure art on the theme pursuing character expression through humanoid action. This is Kamen the double Luna Trigger form. Standard Kamen the double SH Figuarts style box, but this with the color of the suit of his form, so blue and metallic blue and yellow. And there's a photo of the actual suit and not the figure in black and white. Top of the box, bottom of the box. If you want to take a close look at the box art and the instructions manual and photo shoot of the figure, please feel free to head over to the Flickr or Facebook link in the description below. So, older style SH Figuarts, so of course the instruction manual is in a little baggie that's taped down. I didn't move the tape to open it faster on video. Yeah, you got this QR code thing going on, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I want you instruction manual because there's really not much going on here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that to the side, box to the side, move up, zoom down, well pan down I mean, zoom out. Older style box, so the tray goes down a little bit, like the covering goes down. Comes out pretty easily. Nothing really bounces all over, but it's not too much to bounce all over the place anyway. So, yeah, apart from fist hands already on the figure, you also have spray open hands and gun holding hands. Very bare minimum, but I guess if you pick up all the different forms of double, like all the different halves, so you pick up, heat trigger and cyclone trigger, then you would, have more hands. You have, because I have the pack for Luna Metal and Luna Joker, and those have like different hands as well. So if you get all the forms, and there isn't too many repeating hands, so in that way it's okay, because you don't. I mean, spare hands are always good, but I get what they were going for, and this is all of them were regular releases, all the main double forms, so there's nothing that's really exclusive and super expensive. Of course, they're a bit expensive now because double is popular and it's been a while after the end of the run, so stock becomes more rare, apart from Cyclone Joker, because that was released very quickly. So instead of an articulated gun, just like Skull, you have one gun that's in normal mode, very shiny, very metallic, looks pretty good. Of course, it's missing the little hole there, but that's pretty much it's just a solid piece of plastic. And the one with the guide memory inserted in the maximum drive mode. Again, looks pretty good. Very standard. Of course, the figure itself, if you've seen any video by anyone or myself, double figure is pretty much just standard. Same standard body. They've only replaced a little paintwork and those little chest pieces and leg pieces. So articulation, double neck joint, up, down, sideways, sideways. Shoulder rotation, up, down, full rotation, shoulder pad, rotation here, full rotation. Double elbow, fist on the board that's on the little arm. Torso double joint, up, down, sideways, sideways. Leg goes down, goes up, down, up, back. Double knee joint. Toe joint, feet is made of die-cast metal, sideways, sideways, full rotation. Toe goes up and down. Down a little bit. And that's the Bottomless Feet. And I did buy this as second hand, so some of the joints are slightly looser than I'd hoped they'd be. If you have any single other SH Figuarts double figure, then you really know what to expect right here. It's the exact same figure, and that band I pretty much got away with earning so much money by using the same molds over and over again, and of course didn't even bother using the same colored same colors for the plastic joints in the arms and the legs. It's just a really ugly black bit that extrudes from the rest of the body and looks really ugly, really terrible. They updated that with the Cyclone just cyclone body that Philip used in the book, and actually used green joints. Mind you, it wasn't the same shiny green, but hey, it's in the joints. I can understand why they would just use flat coloring and to make sure it doesn't get damaged over time. But here, just like all the other SS Figuarts doubles, the color of the joints, it's really glaring. This figure, overall the molding itself and the painting is as it should be. The gold is really nice, and it's really not, you know, really looks like it does look in the show, and the overall body is pretty good. The belt and the guide memory slot are pegged in quite nicely on this figure. They don't feel too loose like some of the other ones I've experienced, so that's another plus point as well. However, down points are the gun that isn't articulated, but then some people say, oh, this is the earlier times of SS Figuarts. It's not that long time ago. It's good that there's die-cast feet, but another complaint is it doesn't even come with extra parts to attach the gun to the chest, just like he does in the show. When he transforms into any trigger form, the gun appears on the blue side of the chest piece. It's just sort of hanging there. There's no way for you to do that on this figure unless, you know, you get your own blue tack or something and just sort of stick it on. But that's not the point of these figures. These figures are supposed to feel complete, and in that sense it feels a bit missing, so it doesn't have that. It also doesn't have a count up your crimes hand, and I sure hope that hand comes, you know, in terms of blue hands or yellow hands. I do hope that comes in the some of the other packs with these sides. The Luna double pack with Joker and Metal did feel like did have one of those hands, so I'm thinking that the double packs that can include Trigger would have that hand in there as well. Otherwise, that would be a huge missing bit, and that's just terrible. And as always, there's no mini guide memories, and the belt itself, the memories are just black and not painted. You can just paint it yourself, but again, that's really annoying. I don't think it should be like that. Just like all the double figures, those are huge issues I have with it. It's not even nitpicking, it just feels missing. These days, if doubles release these days, there'll be guide memories that you can move around. There'll be either that or a belt without a guide memory, and there'll be an extra maximum drive slot that has a memory inserted. There'll be a gun with a memory inserted, and the gun will be articulated itself just to accommodate all these things, and the hands will feel complete. So yeah, only getting this because I really like the Double series. Just like most people, Double was a really good series. That's why I picked up this figure, and I intend to pick up the rest of the Double SS Figuarts as well when I get around to it. Find, you know, decent price for them. However, as for SS Figuarts, they feel lacking compared to other figures. At least the movement's okay, but being a second-hand figure, this one's a bit loose, so that's what you also have to expect after a while with these figures. But it's good that the paint doesn't fade, even with such a shiny paint. These paints are usually easiest to damage. So all in all, the figure itself is very lacking. Don't pay too much for it. I know it's double, so it's going to be hard to get it for cheaper. We're trying to get it cheaper because otherwise you'll be disappointed that this figure doesn't really live up to today's SS Figuarts standards, which is a shame because the figure itself actually that can look really nice, but it's just missing bits here and there. It feels just incomplete. Subscribe, suggest, and comment below. And of course, take care and have a nice day. Bye.